May 2019.
This is an emergency broadcast. This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. The world will come to an end in 7 days due to high levels of pollution. Spaceships have been built by the world government to carry 2/3 of the world's population to the planet Europa, which to continue the survival of the human race. A lottery will be held to determine who will be on these ships. For those left behind, this is the end.
Hello, my beautiful wife.
Oh my god, babe, you won't believe what I've just seen on the TV.
Whoa, wait, calm down. What is it?
Oh my god, they want to take us into a ship into some planet that I can't remember the name of.
What, planet Europa?
But I don't really understand what it's talking about, something to do with a lottery and something to do with numbers.
Look, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to get there straight away. Wait there, don't go anywhere.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait for you to get back, hurry!
Grandad was so upset that humanity had ruined this planet. He did not want to go without a fight, so he got thinking, what could he do? Peter also tried thinking about what he could do to save his family. But a bunker wouldn't work with bad pollution, and I couldn't do it in 7 days. Pete didn't know what to do. Rowan tried thinking up of a way to put us all into a game virtually.
Well, we could all go into a game virtually, Pete.
Pete kept on seeing Grandad driving past on his quad bike every day, but didn't know what he was doing. Grandad contacted Indy. Hi, Indy. I have a plan, but I need your help with the computer systems. Can you help?
Hi, Grandad. Yeah, of course, but maybe for a $5?
Okay, sure. I'll send you the $5 and an email with the attachments for you to work on. Indy worked all that day and that night, and by the next day, she had cracked it. Grandad contacted Stacey to usher them to the mountain. Listen, Stacey, I know you have a lot going on right now, but I need you to grab Pete and the kids with anything you can carry and meet me up this mountain in 1 hour.
Why? What's so important that I have to grab the kids and climb up that mountain? You know, Indy won't be happy with that.
Stacey, it's so important that you get there. Just trust me and you'll see, okay?
Okay, we'll be there.
Behold, in the last 6 days, I have managed to 3D print a spaceship, and we are T-minus 1 hour to launch.
That is so awesome, Grandad! Your 3D printing skills never cease to amaze me. Bloody bravo. I bow down to your 3D printing witheredness.
Okay, everybody, climb aboard and let's get off this God-forsaken planet.
Thank you so much for saving the family, Grandad.
Yes, awesome, Grandad. This ship is amazing.
So what's the plan? Where are we going?
With Indy's help, I have a computer-guided ship on its way to Europa. The journey will take 5 years, and we all have an important role to keep this ship going. Indy, I will need you and your help with all of the computer systems. Rowan, I will need you to become my head of security. Peter, you will be the ship mechanic, and Stacey, you will make sure we all make it there mentally sane. It's going to be a long ride, so let's buckle up. Everyone seemed to be happy with the roles in which Grandad had assigned to them. Rowan patrolled the ship twice a day, Indy became a computer genius, Pete kept the ship in tip-top shape, Grandad became a great spaceship captain, and Stacey made sure it didn't all go to their heads. Life on the ship had become very methodical, with each crew member being as important as the other. Rowan loved going to the gym, and so did Pete. They all had been called by Captain Grandad to the ready room for their final briefing aboard the ship. Report, Indy.
I believe that according to the navigational equipment that we are 6 hours from entering orbit of Europa. We will geosync our trajectory to the planet's gravitational spin and then commence our descent to the planet's surface.
Excellent work, Indy. Security report, Rowan.
All outboard doors and seals are closed, and I've done security search of the ship all 5 times.
Excellent work, Rowan. Peter, report. What is that alarm for?
The computer has recognized a foreign substance that has appeared on the side bulkhead of the ship.
Rowan?
I'm already on it, Captain.
Rowan, be careful.
I always am, Mum.
Rowan got to the side bulkhead as fast as he could. Indy ran to the bridge with Captain Grandad to check the systems were all still online. Rowan contacted the captain with his report.
Captain Grandad, come in.
Report.
The computer was correct. There is a slimy substance in the ship.
Captain, the guidance systems are offline.
What do you mean offline? Pete, can you go fix it? I'll try, Captain. Peter searched the ship for all of the faults that the slime had caused. No problems here. Life support systems are still operational, thank God.
Don't look at me, Captain. I'm just here to make sure you don't kill each other.
Stacey went to find Pete. She looked everywhere. She got to the server room and asked Indy to come down from the bridge.
Indy, I just noticed that there is a...
Stacey pointed down to a loose wire on the floor.
That's it. Well done, Stacey.
Indy reconnected the wire and the systems came back online. But by this time, it was too late. They were being pulled in by the gravitational pull of the planet. Europa is an icy planet, with erratic weather conditions and very cold. They were all very fortunate to survive this horrific crash. Grandad felt extremely guilty for putting everyone's life in danger, and also that the ship was no longer habitable. It meant that they would all have to work together to salvage the wreckage of everything they can so that they can survive this treacherous landscape. They were able to make camp close to the wreckage. Indy was able to build and construct a communication systems from parts from the wreckage. This was so they could make contact with the other spaceships that had landed on. Rowan was able to salvage a few weapons and set up guard posts close to camp. Pete found the supplies amongst the wreckage, so they knew they had enough food for the next 2 years. This meant they would need to find an alternative food source to stretch the supplies further, because they didn't know how long they would be there. Stacey found a way to fish and was able to feed the camp with a very good balanced diet. She also made sure that everyone remained in good spirits. and she was always looking for new ways to revamp the camp. Grandad's mood remained quite low, but with hope that Indy would soon make contact with the other spaceships. When Indy was trying to salvage more components for the wreckage for her communication systems, she noticed a familiar marking on a small piece of scrap. She cleaned it off and recognized a Heinz Baked Beans logo. They never had any Heinz Baked Beans on board the ship.
Oof, that makes no sense.
She thought about it and thought about it some more. She had an idea.
OMG! We're back on Earth!
Indy rushed to her dad to tell him what she had discovered. I found the slime container, and on the bottom of it, it said made in China.
Neither do I.
Indy rushed back to her communication system to triangulate their position on the Earth. She worked out that they are in the Arctic. So it wasn't Grandad's fault after all. One of Rowan's proximity alarms had sounded. Rowan has the enemies in his sight. Without any hesitation, he fires.
That was sick!
Stacey raises her victory horn.
Yes, Rowan! That's my boy!
He rechecks his sights through his scope and he sees Pete. Pete is congratulating Rowan with the family respect hand gesture and a victory royale. Indy was sitting in front of her electrical system and she figured out a way to tap into the government broadcast private line. It was here that she found out that 2/3 of the world population was sent to Europa to perish.
Holy shit, Rowan.
The people who were not selected by the lottery were in fact the future of the human race.